There are some things in this world that go way beyond human understanding. Things that cannot be explained, things that most people don't want to know about. That is where we come.
Do you know what the most frightening thing in the world is? It's fear.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid!
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
It's all true. The boogeyman is real, and you found him.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk here.
I see dead people.
Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make.
They're here.
And what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Ghost
Frickin'
Talkin'. Alright, Ghost Frickin' Talkin', and this is our very first episode. Thank you for tuning in to our channel. My name is Nick, and I have my co-host, my son here,
Trenton.
Alright, we are a father-son duo team, very much into paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
You would say, right?
Yeah, I like paranormal stuff.
We figured, for our first episode here, we'd give you a little bit of a background into what we've done personally, our kind of shortened with our personal experiences, and through our time here on this channel, we will, go through more of the stuff, more extensive, but we'll kind of give them a quick synopsis of what we've been to. Back in 2002, I bought a house at the time with my wife, and we had some paranormal activity happen, and it kind of made me a believer in the paranormal, because before that I was not a believer at all in the paranormal. And it had a lot to do with you when you were a baby, because it was your room that was actually haunted.
Yeah, out of the two rooms that we had extra, you put me in the haunted room.
Yeah.
You put me in the haunted room.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know the room was haunted until I started renovating that room, and then, we just had stuff just happen all the time in there. But after 2008, we actually had a disaster here at our house to where we actually had to tear down that house and built a brand new one. And when we moved into the new house, all of a sudden, we had stuff everywhere.
Yeah, it was everywhere because the old house was contained to one room, and now it's everywhere.
And it was really weird because it was like something was containing whatever spirit was in that old house. Whatever the walls that were containing it were torn down, and now it is running rampant through our house. We've actually have had situations where people have been scratched. We've had things tossed, thrown through the house. Just weird things happen.
Yeah, like possessed. Is that what you call it? Like, would you call it
yeah,
possessed?
Yeah. What are you talking about? The remote control car?
Yeah. Isn't that possession?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was your biggest moment of.
That's what made me believe is that moment.
Yeah. So like I said, we will dive into more of these stories. You will flesh them out more in future episodes. But yes, we have been on YouTube before. We have a semi-successful YouTube channel, The Brickhead Family, where we actually did some paranormal investigations. We have some investigation videos on there that I am actually going to re-release on this channel, so stay tuned for those. We actually had some crazy stuff happen in those videos. We went to my mom's house where I grew up in. She was selling it, and it was like one of the final days before she sold it off to the new owners.
And that was some crazy stuff.
Yeah, because that actually made you... I want to say you came underneath some kind of possession in the house.
Yeah, it was so weird, but did we get into this?
Well, you can get into a little bit.
Okay, we were hunting, and it was like so weird. I saw something flash on the side of my eye, like a little,
like a sparkler. It was like kind of like a sparkler.
Yeah, and we were joking around, and then like it was like an instant where I'm just like, oh my god, I'm starting to cry.
Yeah. And you hear in the video, because he's actually my filmer at the time, and he's like, yeah, I'm starting to cry, dude. And I'm like, what are you, And they say whenever you see like a sparkle like that, that is like something like manifesting. I've seen it with my own eyes here at this house in your guys' actual bedroom. I thought it was like kind of like static electricity, but it wasn't, because it was so far up in the air. That's what it kind of looks like. If you ever run your feet across the carpet with, and you see the little electric. Well, it was kind of like that, but it kind of looks like a miniature firework going off, like a sparkler.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how you explained it. And all of a sudden, you came down with the feels, man.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, it was like so quickly. I was just confused at the moment.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that video. That should be very entertaining. And I do know I want to try to get this out as podcast, so if that does come out on the podcast, I will link from that podcast to the actual YouTube video. But yes, we are YouTubers. We are longtime Lego YouTubers, but like I said, on our channel, we would have some flack when we would post the paranormal stuff. We would get viewers, right?
We would get views, but like we would lose subscribers.
Yeah, we would lose subscribers, so I'm guessing Ma and Pa did not like their kids watching a kids-friendly channel. All of a sudden, paranormal stuff would pop up on it.
Yeah.
So we decided to branch out and start this channel. We do have an awesome logo. If you look here in the corner here, this is our new logo.
It's this corner. It's this corner right here.
It's right by your head. Yep.
Head.
It is Ghost Frickin' Talkin', and I want to give a huge thank you to Slow Death. I will leave links wherever you find this, either podcast form or here on YouTube. I will leave a link to his Instagram page. So we want to thank him for putting together this awesome logo. I gave him the idea of what I wanted to see, and he first design right out of the gate. He had it.
It is a pretty cool design though.
All right, so let's tell them what we're going to be doing on this channel.
In this channel, we're just gonna basically get to anything paranormal, spooky things,
Yeah,
aliens sometimes.
We're gonna dive into aliens. We're gonna dive into cryptids. Anything ghostly. Basically, it's anything you can't really explain. That is the actual definition of paranormal.
The weird and unexplained.
The weird and unexplained. So you are very much weird and unexplained yourself, son.
I get it from my dad,
But yeah, so hopefully we can make you guys subscribers here on YouTube and on any kind of podcast, wherever we put our podcast at. So make sure to subscribe and get to liking Ghost Frickin' Talking. But each week, every Monday, I still haven't come up with a clever name for these Monday shows. I don't know whether we want to call it like Maniac Monday or something. Oh, something cool.
Mad Monday.
Maybe we'll pick like 5 names and then have like a
poll.
vote, like a poll. See what we want to call these actual talk shows here on Ghost Frickin' Talking. But what we're gonna do every week, we are going to talk about what's new in the paranormal world. We're gonna scour news stories throughout the week and try to pull out 1 or 2 maybe good stories a week. Maybe we'll come up with some of our own experiences for story time. But we want you, the viewers and listeners out there, to this channel to actually write in your stories to ghostft@yahoo.com. Send us your stories and we will read them here on our show. So that should be very interactive for you guys. And I know that everybody, even if you don't believe in the paranormal, everyone has a story. Because it seems like every time I go out somewhere and I'm like, they ask me, what do I do? I'm like, well, I do
we hunt ghosts.
We hunt ghosts. Yeah, this is
ghosts.
my hobby. I hunt ghosts for a hobby. And they're like, oh, I don't believe in ghosts. And then it's like,
oh yeah,
but there was one time.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Yeah. You want to know how I got these scars? But yeah, so maybe, somewhere along the line here, we will also give like horror movie reviews or something like that. Now, maybe we'll pick a horror movie. We'll watch it and give you a quick synopsis and a quick review of it. All right, so we are going to get into the paranormal news for this week. And I have a very interesting story for you. And we are going to go away from ghosts this week, and we're going to talk about aliens. Specifically, Area 51. And you've heard of Area 51 before, right?
Yeah.
Area 51 is supposedly where the government is housing aliens.
But once you think about it, like, we're aliens to the aliens. So, like, why are the humans doing this?
Yeah. But anyway, dude, do you really believe in aliens? What are your thoughts on aliens?
Yes, I do believe there's other life forms out there. Like, why would we be the only life forms out there that, like, can go to outer space? There's millions and millions of galaxies out there.
Exactly.
And the human race is such a new species compared to these others.
Yep. Yeah, and I totally agree on that. If you think we're alone, you are crazy. But do you believe that there are aliens out there with these magical spaceships that come here, take our cows, dissect our cows, or pick up rednecks out in the field and anal probe them?
I don't see. I do think they abduct the things. I try to learn the humans' way of life, I guess.
But why do they stick things in people's asses?
Okay, that's when you draw the line. I don't think they do that. That's a little weird, but I think they might have done it once or twice.
Okay.
Try new things.
Try new things.
New things.
Hey, you heard it here first at Ghost Frickin' Talking. If you want to try new things, stick things in your ass. But anyway, the news story here is that people are planning to raid Area 51.
Yeah, that's when you draw the line. Okay, you know about it, but you just leave it alone. You leave it up to the government. Don't do that. That's a bad idea, because weapons have to capture something bad, and then, like, it's out there now, and it's going to tell their species they're going to come to the human race and just annihilate us. That's the end of us.
All right, here's my thinking, is that if you plan on trying to raid Area 51, I don't even think they're going to get that far, because your ass is going to get shot.
I mean, of course, if you know it, the government's going to know it. Government knows everything.
All right, here's my other thinking with Area 51, though. All right, everyone is like Area 51. That's where they're holding aliens. Would you really keep your aliens there after everyone thinks that's where they're going to be at?
You have a good point. I will admit, you got a good point.
Right? If I'm like, I own $1 million, but I'm not gonna be like, I own $1 million and I keep it in this safe right here in this house on this specific coordinate, and yeah, no one's going to want to try to steal my $1 million out of this vault, right?
Yeah, and my lock combo is
exactly. So if you're Area 51, I doubt that there's any kind of aliens there. There might have been at one time, but if somebody was like, ooh, I know your secret hiding spot of your $1 million, my ass is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to move my $1 million to somewhere else.
Okay, but the thing is, it's like, how did you find out about Area 51 in the first place?
Well, I believe that was from the Roswell thing. From the Roswell crash, they needed to set up like a base after the famous Roswell, right? I believe that's how Area 51, became.
So people are like, oh, there's aliens now.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, once somebody knew about that, of course they're going to move it.
Exactly.
Like the first day that somebody knows it, because they're the government.
Yeah, exactly.
Government tries to hide everything.
Well, during the time of Roswell, I don't think the government was as smart and as shifty as the nowadays government would be. But that's one thing we won't get too political on this channel. But I would say that at that time they probably, all right, if this Roswell thing did happen, and they had aliens at Area 51, they probably had them there for a little while. But like you said, how long are you going to keep your special stash
in where you just said it was?
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I think there is. If there are aliens or alien craft, they've well moved out of Area 51.
Yeah.
But going back to the story in hand is that on Facebook, somebody set up a, I don't know what you want to call it. They set up one of those event things that you can set up on Facebook. Like if you have a birthday party, come to my birthday party, July 14th, blah, 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 at this time. Somebody set this up as, we're going to raid Roswell on this date at this time. So they gave them a date. They gave them a time. And supposedly this was set up as a joke, right?
Yeah. This
joke garnered worldwide 540,000. That's over 500,000 people want to raid Area 51.
Okay. But the thing is, if it's across the world, right? Aliens could go anywhere in the world. They don't just choose a United States. They'll be like, oh, yeah, let's go to the United States, and that's the only thing that we're going to go.
Hey, so, did you sign up for this?
No, I did not sign up for this.
All right, neither did I. Because, okay, yeah, worldwide, where you got to buy a plane ticket, come from Australia, from down under. Are you going to come from down under and get your ass shot in, Nevada or whatever this is? Area 51?
I don't know where Area 51 is located.
It's right outside. It's an hour's drive from Las Vegas.
And boom, they know exactly where Area 51 is. So why would the government keep their aliens there?
Exactly. That's my point, dude. Why would you keep aliens at Area 51? I don't know. But yeah, there are 540,000 people that want to raid. How do you think that will go?
First of all, that because all these people come in at the same time through like customs and everything like that. The government's going to be like, oh crap, it's the raid.
Yeah. Plus, because of course, all your information's on Facebook, so they're going to be like, oh, this person's flying in. Oh, look at, they actually signed up for the raid of that 540,000 people.
So do you think that the government would stop the people from going through customs?
I don't really think the government is really going to look this over as being a legitimate threat. I don't think it is. I don't think it's a legitimate threat. I don't really think it's going to happen. Because, like I said, if you're going to go there, A, it's a military base.
And B,
you're going to get
shot.
Your ass is going to get shot. And they're not going to use the rubber bullets. They're going to use actual bullets. Because I believe there are signs.
It says no trespassing.
No trespassing.
I know that's true.
And you will be shot.
Yes. I know that's true. I know that, actually. I've seen signs. Well, not in person, but on
movies and stuff. Yeah. So there are legitimate signs that tell you that you will be shot on site going into a. You can bring a small army of 540,000 people if you want to, but our government will still put a bullet in your ass.
We have a Hulk.
Yeah, we have a Hulk, and they would never let you get. You might be able to get past some gates, but nah, it's not gonna happen.
I don't think Area 51 has, because I think they have those poles, those
watchtowers
out there, but I don't think they have a fence yet. And then until you get to the actual base itself, that's when you start having your gate.
Yeah. So to all 540,000 of you crazy fuckers that want to go out there and raid Area 51. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's just a stupid idea.
Don't do it. That's like you are going out and committing suicide because you are going into a bee's nest and you're going to get stung. And their stingers are going to be bullets straight into your ass. So stay away from the aliens. They're not at Area 51 anyway. They are stationed somewhere else. Maybe they're stationed underneath your house.
I never thought about that before.
I know, right?
I never thought about that
exactly. You know, because maybe the government has a network of tunnels underneath the world here. You never know. I don't know.
That is actually pretty smart.
Exactly.
If I was hiding aliens, that's exactly where I would hide aliens.
I would bury aliens. I wouldn't want aliens coming down and being like, oh, we know where you are. And then, you know, bust into a house.
Well,
right?
once you think about it, yeah, you don't want that. But at the same time, if you... I don't know how I'd feel if an alien just busts through my door and be like, sup, guys?
Sup, guys? Well, they say that aliens do come in the houses, and that's when they're going to stick things in your butt, dude.
I mean, I do believe them coming into your houses. They don't just go up to the military and be like, yo, time to go to Area 51.
Well, there's like that guy that owns a ranch in, was it Arizona or whatever, where he is allegedly... taken a ninja sword and cut off aliens' heads that have come into his house.
Oh, I've read about that. I read about that.
He was actually on an episode of Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, that's exactly where I saw about that.
Yeah, we watched that episode of Ghost Adventures.
That.
And it's like, really? You know, I believe that there are aliens. We can't be the only living creatures in this vast universe. But are there little green men coming down, sticking things in people's asses?
But the thing is, it's like, that's stereotypical, like, to call them little green men. That's so stereotypical. That's being racist, technically.
Oh, now I'm being racist on aliens?
Yes, you are.
Oh, yeah, because there are the Greys, right? That's what they've been called. They've been called the Greys, and I guess they're the assholes of aliens. The Greys are the mean ones.
Watch out for them gray people.
Yeah, look out for the gray peoples.
But the thing is, it's like, they could be any color. They could be polka dotted. They could be freaking striped. They could be like a zebra, for Christ's sake.
I don't know. I've never seen an alien, so once I see an alien, I will come back on here and let you guys know about that.
No, that's when the government is like, yo, sir, none of that.
Yeah. Well, right now they're listening to this podcast, and they're going to be like,
before it's even uploaded.
Yeah, before it's even uploaded. Yeah, they're listening into my computer right now. All right, guys, so let's move on. So that is our story of the week. The raid on Area 51. Don't do it.
Don't do it, dude.
Don't do it.
Unless you want to die, you know.
Just don't do it. Not gonna happen.
Don't do it, Captain.
Not gonna happen.
Power.
Don't do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for story time.
Story time.
All right, so I actually reached out to another Facebook group that I'm in for another podcast that I actually listen to, and it is the Brohio podcast. If you guys want to go and listen to some raunchy guys talk about paranormal and everything else, go to the Brohio podcast. You can find them. Well, I listen to them through iTunes, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can find them on any other podcast streaming service. So I reached out to the group, and I actually had somebody write back to me and said, yeah, I have some spooky stories.
Yo, I got one. All
right, and I'm not going to give his last name, but his first name is Jose.
Jose, I love that.
And he is an actual security guard. And I actually have a friend that's a security guard, and he worked in a pretty scary place at one time. It was Rockford College, and I actually went up there a couple nights while he was working security, and he would tell me that he would walk through this building at night and he would hear doors slam. It would sound like people walking down hallways, and because I guess they have a morgue there because it was like a college of medicine. Yeah, that's what it is. Rockford College of Medicine, not Rockford College. Rockford College of Medicine. And he told me that there's some freaky stuff going on in there. So when this guy came by and he goes, yeah, I'm a security guard. So I'm like, yes, give me those stories.
Because once you think about it, like, you get most of your stories, like, from security guards. A lot of them are just straight security guards.
Yeah. And maybe we'll throw it at the end of this video, but I want you to watch this video of this guy that says he works in a graveyard as security, and he had some creepy stuff happen. So maybe we'll throw this video on at the end of this video. Alright guys, so this is Jose's very first story that he sent me, and it goes like this. One night, a fog rolled in so thick I literally could barely see my hand stretched in front of me. Check locks on a gym in the shopping center, and it's unlocked, of course. Now I have to check if anyone's inside, and of course they left the radio playing oldies over the PA. Lone security guard with only a flashlight, foggy night, and oldies play background music. He goes, I'm gonna die. I go room to room, through the locker rooms, through the track, the dark ass indoor pool, nothing. Get to the women's showers, and lucky me, there's a shower running. Alright.
Okay. The story seems like it's a little fake right now. To me, it sounds like it's fake. Cause they try to add that spooky effect of a fog so thick I can barely see my hand.
Well,
I hear that a lot.
He's probably setting up the story as trying to.
But it's got me interested. I will admit.
Okay, all right. So, he gets to the women's showers room. I was like, okay, I see where this story's going. Hey yo.
And the shower's on too.
Yep, the shower's on. So you're walking through. You would think you would hear the shower, right?
Yeah, you would hear the shower first.
Okay, so he gets in, and there's a shower. He goes, alright, so I swing my light around each stall and find nothing until the very last stall. There's a broken faucet. So it's anticlimactic. So the faucet's just broken. That's why the shower's on. Wah, wah.
Oh, so, like, there's a broken faucet. So does the school know that it's a broken faucet? I want to know.
I don't know. He goes, then I stop to think. This is the part of the movie where the guard drops their guard and the psycho is right behind them. I can see that too.
I can see that too. I'm like,
because I've actually, we'll get into that story later, but yeah, I've had something like that personally happen to me. He goes, I flip around and nothing. Again, he's kind of let down because he wanted to get his ass beat by a psycho killer.
Yo, no, just imagine that. Be like, yo, this is where I'm going to die. Oh, wait, it's nothing. Wait a minute. He turns around. Oh, darn it. No one's there.
Yeah, right. Oh, man, I'm not going to get killed tonight. God dang it. He goes, so I call in my boss about the door and the place is safe. I walk to the next building, which is a Mexican restaurant with glass front doors and plenty of light. Now I'm hungry for Mexican.
Yeah, we have a Mexican food.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. He goes, I reach out to check the locks, and before my hand touches the handles, I hear loud nails scratching across the glass in front of me. Alright, I don't know about you, but I just got goosebumps.
Nah, my ears start hurt.
Really?
When I hear, like, scratching noise, I always, like, picture it. And, like, once I picture it, it's, like, in my head, and it, like, plays the sound over and over again. Yep, that's the sound. That's the sound. Yep.
Okay, he goes, he hears the nail scratching across the glass in front of me. I can see inside, and there is nothing there. Mm-hmm. He goes, at that point, I've had enough, and I'm back to my car. So that was his first story. And that... Mm-mm. All right, so I do get to where if you're a security guard and you're working at night, I could see where your mind plays a lot of tricks on you.
Yeah, because you're tired and everything, but it depends, you know.
Yeah, like, and being in the position to where you're expecting something.
Yeah, you're
to
expecting because people think, oh, ghosts and spirits and everything. Oh, all spooky things happen in the dark. So your mind plays tricks on you.
Yeah, and which I got in an actual argument with a certain family member here recently about this.
Yeah, that was
at a recent family event.
That was a good argument.
And he said that everything paranormal that happens is something that your mind makes up.
See, I see what he gets to. Some things, yes, your mind does it, but it's like actually proven on camera that,
Yeah.
you know,
It's proven on camera, and we've had spirit boxes actually have conversations with us, and he goes, well, your mind made it do that. I'm like, how did my mind make something on a freaking radio scanning radio stations come up with words that not only I figured out, but other people around us has figured out?
but okay. I can see what he's getting at. Maybe there's like another tapped-in ability that the humans have that like makes you're like your words.
What, like we're all like Professor Xavier and
like,
can make things happen with our brains?
Yeah, that's exactly what I think.
Yeah.
You know I'm being sarcastic, right?
No, I know you're being sarcastic, dude. All right, so should we get to Jose's other story?
Yeah.
All right. Once again, thank you, Jose, for the stories, and if you have more, please send them in.
If anyone has more, send them in at GHOSTFT@yahoo.com.
And that is GhostFT@yahoo.com.
Oh, I thought it was just an acronym, so that's why I didn't
No,
no. First.
No, it's GhostFT, ghost freaking talking. It's
Yeah.
GhostFT@yahoo.com. Write to us, and we will read your story right here on Ghost Frickin' Talking. All right, guys, so Jose's second story. One night after midnight, I found a car parked on the street, partially blocking the driveway to the shopping center I was guarding. Shined my flashlight all around the inside. Not a single person around. Double check. No one. I pulled the passenger door to see if it's locked. The door opened, and I hear a low, gravelly voice yell, "Get out." Slammed the door, and then I sat in my car for the rest of the shift.
Okay. I can actually relate to that. It was like before school. I was gonna go. I had like 10 minutes left to go to the bus stop, right? I heard something fall and upstairs, and I heard somebody say, "Get out." So I ran to the bus stop 10 minutes early. And yeah, you don't believe me.
No, it's not a matter of not believing or anything like that, because I've seen shit that'll turn you white. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that famous line from my favorite all-time movie of all time, so Ghostbusters. Yes, I've seen shit that'll turn you white.
It's ironic.
But because he's black?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in this stuff. You could tell me some stories. Yeah, it might in the back of my mind be like, yeah, it could be your mind playing tricks on you. But then again, I've been put in situations where I've had stuff happen to me, and people think I'm full of shit too. So. And
also, like, it's like, I want to believe him, but I also think about it. Like, you don't see anyone, and then you open the door, and someone else get out. Maybe like he didn't look like at the floor or something like that, and like there's someone there.
Yeah, like
pulling a prank on him, or like they're in the trunk,
or a couple is in there banging it out.
That's exactly what I thought. No joke. No joke. Of course, you see a parked car in the middle of the thing.
Yeah,
you're gonna be like, "Yo, the ghost drove my car over here."
Yeah. So if somebody is trying to open my car door and I'm trying to bang one out in the back seat, of course I'm gonna be like, "Get out."
You're not gonna be like, "Yo, sirs, gets out."
Yeah, but or not making up excuses, or I'm just looking at if a skeptic's view would be like, maybe it was when you open up the car door. You know how when you open up some car doors, you get a creaky door.
Yeah, maybe
so
that's
it's like
what he heard.
it's opening it up. It goes, "Get out."
Yeah, I do see that being that too. Yeah, I do see that.
I'm not saying this didn't happen, and everybody can make their own assumption to it, but I have to kind of look in a skeptic's view too, because we probably will get people that watch our YouTube channels or listen to our podcast that will be skeptics themselves.
Yeah, so
and
we gotta please them too.
We can't be like, well, everything is paranormal because it's unexplained. It could be one way or another, you know.
Yeah.
You know, according to some family members, everything can be explained.
I
don't know. He wasn't here for some of the stuff that's happened here, and you know,
but it's like,
I don't know. All right, guys. So thank you, Jose, for the awesome stories. If you have more, please write them in. And like I said, you can write your stories in too, and we will go over them. Like I said, we will look at it as a paranormal view and a skeptic view. Here at ghostft@yahoo.com. Write your stories in, and you can see yours right here. All right, so this is the video that I was talking to you about. The security guard that works in a graveyard, and he posted these videos on, I believe it was like Facebook or something like that. So make sure to go to our Facebook page. We actually posted this video out there, and I'm kind of skeptical on myself, and we're going to watch this and kind of give our thoughts on it. If you think it's as fake as shit as I think it is. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so here we go.
I'm actually hearing something banging on the door. I'm hoping I'm going to catch it soon. Bear with me, guys. Okay, I'm back. Door was open again. Hello, security. Okay. I don't know how the hell they keep opening these. Hello? Yeah.
All right, I'm going to stop that right there. Who's to say that he isn't trying to make himself famous with these videos?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking also.
Because
when you first started, you saw a person on the corner, right? You saw that, right?
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw a person.
You thought you saw a corner or someone in a
when
corner?
When it first started.
Hold on.
Before he even walked in.
Oh, you're talking right there?
Yep, right there.
Hold on.
Look it. That looks like a guy with... keep play. Look it. That's a guy with khakis. That looks like a guy with khakis.
All right, hold on, let me see if I can get it here.
That's a guy with khakis.
Oh, hold on. I think I just seen what you just saw. Hold on, let me try it one more time. Come on. Right there.
That's a guy with khakis.
Debunked right there. Look at that.
I'm a god at this game.
All right, so this is the kind of stuff that pisses me off with the paranormal world, is people going out there trying to make these viral videos. And of course, look at
it's got 6 million views.
Yeah, it's got over 6 million views. And as we can see right here,
there's a guy with khakis.
There's a guy with khakis and some bogus ass looking shoes. Am I looking at this right?
There's a guy with freaking khakis.
Guy with khakis.
That's the spookiest thing I've ever witnessed.
All right, so obviously,
I want to continue this video though.
You want to watch it?
I want to watch the whole video.
Okay, so let's go back to where this was. Where
see
we
if
were
we
here.
can debunk this even more.
All right.
I don't know where the hell these people are. Or where. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, call. Alright, guys. There was somebody standing in the corner. I just saw that when my video uploaded, and...
Oh, so he recognized that there was somebody there.
Oh.
The lights are flickering on and off. Hang on a second, guys. So, don't know what the hell's going on here, but I'm about to check this out. Okay, guys.
All right, so the lights are flashing on and off. Ooh.
Really not sure what's going on here.
Let's try to make this as spooky as possible.
Yeah, I'm fucking done. This is some spooky fucking shit going on here. Nope.
He turned around, the light stopped.
Yeah.
Security officer fucking quit. Just so y'all can be witness here, I'm checking all this shit. I'm getting the hell out of here. This is my day off.
All right.
I hear ladies crippling and shit. Nope. There was a kid kid standing, somebody was standing right over here when I walked right past them to the left. Guys, there is a red truck out here.
Then there's somebody fucking with you, dude. If you aren't setting this up yourself. So this is the same spot that the chapel was before, right? Where the lights were flashing on and off spookily because somebody's over there flipping the lights on and off.
Walks in, lights off.
Hello?
Here's somebody talking.
Hey, look, if you're just out here fucking with me, you're fixing to end up in jail. You understand? So where are you?
Yeah, that's someone.
Nah, come on. Yeah. Okay, so you tell me, son.
It's fake. It's fake.
It's
I'm
fake?
sorry. It's fake. I
Alright, so
feel bad for saying it's fake, though.
you know, and you know, this is the kind of stuff that make people make fun of paranormal stuff.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I've seen those videos on YouTube. They're fake. Yeah, some of them are fake, but some of them are real. You get into, there's so much stuff going on here. I must watch it. It's got millions of views. They're saying a bunch of stuff happens. It ends up happening, and it ends up being fake.
Yeah, so it's that's the stuff that ruins the paranormal community for a lot of people, because they go out there, over 6 million views on that crap video. 6 million views.
I can point out like 5 different things to debunk that.
And I seen this shared probably about 10 times on my Facebook feed.
It's
garbage, and you know.
I kind of want to say why. Can I say why?
Go ahead.
Okay. Because the truck was there, right? Oh, another ghost that drove my truck away. Or is it aliens? No, aliens drove my truck away. You know, the person that was staying there in the first of the video, that's a guy with khakis. That's a guy with khakis. Yeah. The third one, right, is you know, like when he's in the chapel, the lights are flickering off and on, right? You know, that, right? He turns around, lights stop flickering.
Yeah.
That's where the light switch would be, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's fake. What are your thoughts? In the comment section below, here on YouTube, or wherever this podcast is, leave your comments. What are your thoughts on that video? Or you could write your thoughts into ghostft@yahoo.com, and we'll read the comments in a future video here. What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on viral videos like that get millions of views on fake shit?
Because, like, once you think about it, if that's, like, uploaded to, like, YouTube or something, they're monetized. They're making thousands and thousands of dollars off of fake video.
Yeah. So, alright, guys. Well, that, I believe, will wrap it up for Ghost Frickin' Talkin' for week 1. How do you think week 1 went?
I actually had really fun.
Yeah, this was pretty fun, and
I like roasting people.
But you know, like I said, we have to go into it with the thought of being a skeptic. You know, a lot of people will say, "Oh, why are you guys doing a paranormal channel with skepticism?" Because
there's people out there that like don't believe it, but we have to please them too.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, guys. Well, I am Nick, and
I am Trent.
And you have reached Ghost Frickin' Talkin' here on YouTube or wherever you get your podcast from. So make sure to subscribe here and hit notifications. Like I said, this will be a weekly podcast. So we will be putting out one every Monday. So stay tuned every morning to find your next video. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Leave some comments in the comment section below and let us know how we did this week and how you like the show. What can we do better? Let us know if you have stories. Write them into ghostft@yahoo.com. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And we also do have a link in the description below where you can buy your very own Ghost Frickin' Talkin' t-shirts.
Oh, I wanted a t-shirt. That would be cool.
All right, and I will tell you one thing. It looks great on a pink t-shirt.
Oh, so for
go get your lady something special for this Halloween.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Once again, I am Nick.
And I am Trent.
Saying good evening.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't know my line
yeah,
yet.
we don't know one yet.
Yeah, we don't know how to
I do love how Elvira goes. Unpleasant dreams.